When you think of Formula 1, you think of fast cars, right? But some cars are in a league of their own. And there's one that's truly legendary. No, we're not talking about the Red Bull RB18 or the Mercedes W07. We're reaching back to 1988 to talk about a real marvel, the McLaren-Honda MP44. This car was as close to perfection as you can get. McLaren won 15 out of 16 races in the 1988 season with this beauty. And you know what? If it wasn't for a small slip-up by Ayrton Senna, it would have been a clean sweep. 16 out of 16. That would have been unbelievable. But here's the thing, as impressive as those stats are, the story behind this car is even more fascinating. So, what made this car so extraordinary? What factors influenced the creation of what many consider the greatest Formula 1 car ever built? This is the story of a machine that didn't just win races, it rewrote the rules of the game. To appreciate the MP44's impact, we must first understand the Formula 1 landscape of the late 1980s. The sport was in the midst of a turbo era, a period characterised by incredibly powerful engines and technological innovation. However, 1988 marked a pivotal moment. It was to be the final year of unrestricted turbo engines before their ban in 1989. This impending change created a unique opportunity. Teams knew that they had one last chance to exploit turbo technology to its fullest before the regulations changed. It was in this context that McLaren, already a formidable force in F1, saw an opportunity to create something truly special. And that was what they did with the MP44. At the heart of the MP44's conception was Gordon Murray, a South African-born engineer whose innovative approach to car design had already made waves in the sport. Murray's design philosophy for the MP44 was radical yet elegantly simple. Keep everything as low as possible. The key was to reduce the car's frontal area. Murray explained in later interviews, by lowering the overall profile by 10%, we could dramatically improve aerodynamics. This approach was inspired by Murray's earlier work on the Brabham BT55, a car that, while not successful, laid the groundwork for the MP44's revolutionary design. Murray's vision was so extreme that it required drivers to adopt an almost prone position in the cockpit. This radical seating position initially raised eyebrows, with even the experienced Senna Prost expressing concerns. However, it would prove to be a key factor in the car's unprecedented success. Working alongside Murray was Steve Nichols, the technical director who played a crucial role in translating Murray's concepts into reality. Nichols emphasised that the MP44's success wasn't due to any single innovation, but rather the result of meticulous attention to every detail. It was the collective effort of a dedicated team, Nichols stated. People like Matthew Jeffries, Dave North, and Bob Bell all played crucial roles in creating this masterpiece. This collaborative approach allowed McLaren to optimise every aspect of the car, from its aerodynamics to its suspension geometry. At the core of the MP44 was Honda's remarkable RA16AE engine, a 1.5 litre twin turbocharged V6 power plant. This wasn't just any engine, it was an evolution of the power unit that had propelled Williams to championship victories in the previous 2 years. Honda's engine wizard, Osamu Goto, further refined this already potent engine for McLaren. The result was a compact yet incredibly powerful unit, capable of producing over 700 horsepower in race trim and reportedly up to 1000 horsepower in qualifying spec. The engine's compact 80-degree V6 configuration was crucial to the MP44's design. It allowed for better packaging and weight distribution, contributing significantly to the car's low line profile. Despite 1988 being the final year for turbo engines before their ban, McLaren and Honda managed to turn potential limitations into strength through clever boost modulation and fuel conservation strategies. To effectively transmit the Honda engine's immense power to the wheels, McLaren collaborated with Wiseman in the USA to develop a bespoke gearbox. This 3-shaft 6-speed transmission was specifically designed to complement the MP44's unique characteristics. The gearbox was a marvel of engineering in its own right. Its compact design contributed to the car's excellent weight distribution, while its efficiency ensured that as much of the engine's power as possible made it to the wheels. The seamless integration of the engine and gearbox was a critical factor in the MP44's exceptional drivability and performance. The MP44's aerodynamic package was perhaps its most visually striking feature. The car's dramatically low profile not only reduced drag, but also improved downforce generation. The sleek bodywork, characterized by its smooth lines and minimal protrusions, was the result of countless hours of wind tunnel testing and computational fluid dynamic simulations. Throughout the season, McLaren continued to refine the aero package. A notable modification came at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, where the team removed the distinctive turbo snorkels from the side pods. This £150,000 investment initially disrupted the car's balance but was quickly optimised, demonstrating the team's commitment to continuous improvement. While the engine and aerodynamics often stole the spotlight, the MP44's chassis and suspension were equally crucial to its success. The monocoque was constructed from carbon fibre and Nomex, materials at the cutting edge of motorsport technology at the time. This resulted in an incredibly light yet extremely rigid structure, providing an ideal platform for the suspension and powertrain. The suspension itself was a work of art. The front featured upper and lower wishbones with pushrod actuated coil springs over dampers. The rear used lower wishbones with rocket actuated coil springs over dampers. This setup, combined with the car's low centre of gravity, provided exceptional handling characteristics, allowing drivers to exploit the car's performance to its fullest. When the MP44 arrived in Brazil for the season opener, it was still largely untested in race conditions. Yet, in a stunning display of raw talent and engineering excellence, Ayrton Senna clinched pole position, signalling the start of what would be the season of the ages. The car's dominance was perhaps best illustrated at the San Marino Grand Prix, just the second race of the season. Senna and Prost qualified a staggering 3 seconds faster than their nearest rival. During the race, they lapped the entire field, showcasing not only raw speed but incredible efficiency. This performance sent shockwaves throughout the paddock, with rival teams realising that they were facing a machine of unprecedented capability. Throughout the 1988 season, the MP44 consistently outperformed its competitors. 15 wins out of 16 races, a win percentage of 93.75%. 10 1-2 finishes, demonstrating not just speed but reliability. 13 pole positions, a record-breaking achievement by Ayrton Senna. 592 laps led out of a possible 1,031, or 57.4% of all laps in the season. A top speed of 333 km an hour at the German Grand Prix, 5 km an hour faster than any competitor. The car's only defeat came at the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, a race charged with emotion following Enzo Ferrari's recent passing. Senna's late race crash while lapping a back marker opened the door for Ferrari's Gerhard Berger to claim a poignant victory on home soil. This sole defeat only served to highlight the MP44's otherwise flawless record. By season's end, the statistics were staggering. McLaren had accumulated 199 points in the Constructors' Championship, finishing 134 points ahead of the second place Ferrari. To put this into perspective, McLaren scored more points than all other teams combined. The MP44 had not just won a championship, it had redefined what dominance in Formula 1 looked like. No discussion of the MP44 would be complete without mentioning the two legendary drivers who piloted it, Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost. This pairing of raw talent and calculated precision proved to be the perfect match for the car's capabilities. Senna, in his first year with McLaren, showcased his incredible qualifying pace, securing a record 13 pole positions. His aggressive driving style and uncompromising approach to racing extracted every ounce of performance from the MP44. Prost, known as the Professor for his analytical approach to racing, provided valuable feedback that helped refine the car throughout the season. His smooth driving style complemented the MP44's characteristics, allowing him to often match Senna's pace while conserving fuel and tyres. The rivalry between these two all-time greats, while intense, pushed both drivers to new heights and played a crucial role in the MP44's success. The MP44's influence extends far beyond the 1988 campaign. Its legacy has been cemented in various ways. It was crowned the greatest Formula 1 car of all time by a panel of expert engineers and designers in a comprehensive assessment conducted by Autosport magazine, and it was the greatest race car of the 20th century, a testament to its enduring popularity amongst fans. The MP44 has been featured in numerous video games, from early titles like Grand Prix Circuit on the Commodore 64 to modern simulations like Forza Motorsport 6 and the official F1 game series, allowing new generations of fans to experience its capabilities virtually. In 2024, 36 years after its debut, the MP44 was immortalised in a LEGO icon set, demonstrating its lasting appeal and iconic status even outside the world of motorsport. Upon driving the MP44, years after its retirement, Lewis Hamilton declared it one of the best days of my life, a testament to the car's enduring appeal and the respect it commands even among modern F1 drivers. The MP44's success influenced F1 car design for years to come. Its low-line philosophy and attention to aerodynamic efficiency became benchmarks for future constructors. The car's holistic approach to design, integrating engine, chassis, and aerodynamics as a complete package, set a new standard for F1 engineering. Many of the principles pioneered in the MP44, such as its focus on lowering the centre of gravity and reducing frontal area, continue to influence modern F1 car design. While the specifics have evolved with changing regulations and technologies, the fundamental approach to maximising performance through efficient packaging remains a core principle in F1 engineering. As we look back on the MP44, we're not just remembering a car that won races, we're celebrating a machine that changed the sport, inspired a generation of engineers and drivers, and set a standard of excellence that continues to captivate and inspire to this day. In the fast-paced world of Formula 1, where today's innovation quickly becomes tomorrow's obsolescence, the enduring legacy of the McLaren-Honda MP44 stands as a testament to true, timeless greatness. What's your thought about the MP44? Do you consider it one of the best cars in F1 history? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can catch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next one.